All right, guys, doing a part one lesson here today of Jackson Browne's Somebody's Baby live version, which a lot of you know. You get a lot of the best stuff from the live versions. You can find this on YouTube, Jackson Browne Somebody's Baby. It's got like 46,000 views uploaded in 2011. And it's got a little live crowd there, and it's kind of cool. You want to play it exactly like he does in that video? This is what we're going to do. All right, really fun song, and not that hard to play on piano. You just gotta know some chords and get a little rhythm going. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the part one here, like we always do. All the rest of the lessons are on my website, webpianoteacher.com. If you wonder, does my method work? Well, would I have been able to make a living for 15 years if it didn't work? It works for a lot of people. Especially people who seem to have trouble reading notes, or they can't read notes, or don't want to, or whatever. If you have a roadblock of reading traditional music notation, I understand that. Had that myself. This way works for a lot of people, and it's just a different way to learn. With the letters written out. You do got to study it for a little bit, so you kind of get used to the way I do things. But then once you're on track, you're golden, and you can just pretty much play anything you want to. Webpianoteacher.com. All right, so we start with BDG on the right hand. 1, 2, 5 if you want. I use a lot of weird fingerings because I'm a classical pianist, and sometimes I'll just do funny stuff. But probably most of you want to do 1, 2, 5 with BDG, and then CEG with 1, 3, 5. Okay, this is a G chord. Okay, if you take the G and put it down here, you can see that plainly. GBD music is built on thirds, chords are, and if you arrange it in the right order, or the root position order, we say G chord. C chord is already in root position, C chord. Okay, now you got to play the right style. This note has to be short. There's a staccato, a little dot above. Hear the little accents and not too much pedal, if any pedal at all. And then we do it again. Only 2 chords so far. You can handle that, right? Practice going back and forth. Use a little wrist action, okay? A lot of the technique, theory, ear training and stuff, all that I teach with the songs instead of having just a separate lesson series on that can kind of be boring. I try to teach that in every song. So C in the left hand. For those of you who are kind of new to this, we're just going to play a C only. Okay, and then I'll show you how to vamp that in a minute, but just to get going. And you got to hold this over. See, hold it over. 0-1. This comes before the downbeat. 0-1. Done. 0-1. You're holding that G chord. You go to A in the left hand. And you'll go to F. Okay, so if you're beginning, new to this, just play the beginning of the measure on the left hand, whatever letter there is. C, A, F. Okay? Now the next step, which we're going to do, is you can vamp a little bit. And Jackson looks like he's just, I don't know, he didn't really play a whole lot of left hand right there. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. It doesn't come out, especially everybody cheering. So I'm trying to listen to what he's doing. But you could go. So you can play these 2 notes all you want, as long as you change to the next chord on time, okay? And I tend to play the thumbs in the gaps, okay? Now on this measure, I hear Jackson pretty well. So I hear A, then the chord, thumb A, low A. See, you have a low A, high A situation there. And here we have F, F, F. Okay, and of course we do the whole thing on webpianoteacher.com. You can also download my sheet as a member. I got it zoomed in right here so we can just look at 2 measures, but you get the whole page. It's chock full of notes through this live performance by Jackson. So here we go. 1, 2, and ready, go. Hear the spaces in there? If you pedal through that, you're going to ruin it, guys. Don't ruin your playing with your pedal. Gotta have those spaces. You can even not use any pedal. It probably sound just fine, okay? All right, there's our part 1. See you on the website. We'll finish this on out. Hope you guys had fun. I surely did. Talk to you later.